So, Coach, how are you doing? Firstly,
Very good, thank you, my man. And yourself?
yeah, good, thank you. Very good.
Good.
Right, let's crack on. And first off, let's you travelled to Essex last with a small roster, only 7 players available to play in that game. So, firstly, will you have more players available for tomorrow's game against London Lions? And are there any injury updates within the team?
So in short, no, we are running on fumes at the moment in terms of players availability and things like that. So yeah, still without everybody. Alex is currently away as well due to working duties. So we'll still be pretty thin on the ground, but that just it is what it is. It happens sometimes.
And obviously, Lions are a strong team. So how have you and the team approached this game this week?
I think the main focus is just not to bring Lions into the equation. Really, do you know what I mean? We know exactly. They are a European level professional basketball team. So formidable is probably the word that you need to use. For us, we need to just keep building. Like, I haven't seen us react for a while, so, like the way that we did against Essex. We played really well in the first half. And it's just about building that. We need to build on those performances. We're a different team than how we started out at the start of the season. And that's really tough on players to have to change their identity, but that's what we need to do. We need to start slowing teams down now. We need to be a little bit more methodical. Our roster's shortened because of injuries. So, we just need to be mindful of who we are and keep building on trying to get a little bit more out of us each game, a little bit more of a performance out of us each game.
So, obviously, this season's coming to an end, pretty much. So are you already planning ahead for next campaign, or are you still fully focused on this season?
No, planning ahead, obviously. I think that for us, we've been doing that since we knew that we weren't going to make the playoffs, and that's, that's been that subtle, the subtle changes. So Jimmy pretty much taken over much of the coaching duties and things. Unfortunately, like, he was under COVID protocol and still has been. So it looks like I'll be coaching the Lions game also. But so that's been a little change for us. Started the conversations with players that desire to return, and obviously talking to players that we think are going to be available next year. I think what's exciting for us is that our relationship with the University of Gloucester is growing, and we're nearly there now in terms of what that's going to look like for next season. We're definitely going to grow as a club, so we'll be making those announcements in the next couple of weeks as well. So lots to be excited about. It's for this season, like, we'll be disappointed from an injury perspective that if we could have stayed healthy, what would have been. But ultimately, like I said to you at the start of the year, nothing changes. Is our aim was to just make sure that we were a really good franchise in this league, and I hope everybody feels that we have been. COVID's forced us into St. Peter's High School a couple of times, which maybe we would have liked to have avoided, because Oxford is a beautiful facility. We wanted every team to experience that, but apart from that side of things, I think we've done well, and our girls have done really, really well to adjust to, these injuries, this COVID year. There's been times where we've almost been 6 weeks without a game. So, when you start to put those things into perspective, it's, I'm proud of our first season.
Yeah, definitely. And like you just mentioned actually a minute ago, lastly, how have you actually found taking a step back from the coaching side of things and letting Jimmy sort of take control?
Great, because I've got to be I've got to get ahead. I've got to be at the front. I'm the leader of this franchise. I'm not just the leader of the team. And I have a lot of responsibilities within Gloucester Sport that includes the football club also. It's Jimmy's time. That's what people need to realise, is that I've really enjoyed having a year of coaching. That was a surprise. And that's been a blessing, really, really grateful to have that opportunity, and really grateful to do it with the set of girls that I've had around me. Like, they've just been great fun all the time. Somehow I've incurred the nickname of Grandpa, which I can't say I'm too happy about, but we'll have to deal with it as it comes. But yeah, it's the right thing. Jimmy's ready to become a coach, a head coach of our program, and I need to go to that, essentially what will be a director of basketball. We have a men's program to build as well, and it's not going to build itself, so I need to get on the tools.
Brilliant. Wow, it sounds fascinating. Well, I wish you all the best anyway tomorrow, and
thank you, mate.
And I'll be there. I'll be there cheering them on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah. Cheers, coach.
All right, mate. Speak to you soon. Cheers, bud. Have a good one.